What's up, everyone? So, this is day 3 of trying to sort out my garden. Um, I think it's going to take longer than 7 days, only because I just realised that I have no time for myself. And I know that I'm not the only one. Um, so, yeah, I think it's going to take a lot longer than 7 days. I will show you guys around in a mo. What I have done so far, but there's so much to do that I can't do it in 7 days. Maybe 7 months, maybe. But before I carry on, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing if you subscribed. But I just want to have a quick chat before I show you my garden. And I just realised I was gonna do a couple of videos this year of me going out into the woods with my gear and show off all my gear, etc. Which I have no problem doing, but I just realised that if worst comes to the worst, yeah, I could take my gear, go out into the woods, and all that, and that'd be fine. But after a while, that gear will break, fall apart, get lost, stolen, etc. Um, so I was thinking, yeah, I'll still have all my gear. I'll still have all that stuff. Still keep doing what I'm doing, but not rely too much on how much gear I have and how much it costs. Oh, by the way, I'm not worried if my fire goes out. By the way, that's a piece of an old sofa that I'm trying to get rid of. And it's supposed to rain tonight. Um, so yeah, I'm not gonna rely on too much of gear or how much. I probably have some gear. Keep the gear I've got, but yeah, have some gear, but more tools. So like axes, knives, um, that kind of stuff. Because I'm thinking on if I'm ever stuck in a survival situation, I'll probably, especially where I'm living at the moment, I'll probably build stuff out of um, twigs and branches and logs and that kind of stuff, like a bush shelter, like you see on TV, on all these survival shows when I live in a bush shelter. I'm probably going to lean more towards that because no one's going to steal it. Where I live, there's loads of trees everywhere, so I don't have to worry about if someone steals it or breaks it or whatever. I don't have to worry because I just build another one. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking about changing my mindset to more um, primitive skills instead of gear, like how much gear I've got. So yeah, but at the moment, like I said, I am going to concentrate on my garden. I know it's August. I know growing season is slowly starting to change. It's starting to slow down, I should say, not change. Starting to slow down. Um, it's getting darker in the mornings. It's starting to get dark in the evenings. So yes, I'm starting to have a bit of a change on how I do things. So ideally, so let's take COVID for example. If that happens again or something like that happens again, I know there's monkeypox hitting the news recently. Um, I don't think it's going to be as bad as COVID, but I still think something's going to happen with that. And being self-sufficient at home will be probably the better way. Just take COVID for example. All of us were stuck at home during COVID, so I think that's probably the better way of looking at it. So be more self-sufficient at home, and if needs be, take my backpack with an axe, with a knife, obviously a few other tools, not just an axe and a knife, but a few other tools. And if I ever need to leave my home, then make furniture out of logs and a home out of logs or branches or whatever. It can be done. It's been done hundreds of thousands of years. Um, it's happened in medieval times. They made mud houses with thatch roofs. Um, so yeah. So anyway, guys, I'm going to show you what I have done. Um, and have a show you around what I have done. Like I said, I do apologise, guys. I know I said at the beginning of the year, when the weather gets better, that I would go out in the woods and do more stuff in the woods, and it did kind of start off well, but then it just went downhill. Um, I know I'm not the only one, but life got in the way. Um, at the end of the day, I still have to work to pay the bills. I still have to go to work, etc. So I know that you guys understand, because obviously you guys have to work as well to make money to pay the bills. And the joys of living right next to a railway, train tracks. That's the word I was looking for. Joys of living right next to a train tracks. There'll be another train in a minute. Within the next 5 minutes, there'll be another train. Anyway, so, and that's the other good thing about living by train tracks is I know when the next train's due. I know within 5 minutes there will be a next train. So let's show you, and that's everything. I never have to worry about being late for a train. I know I've got 20 minutes. If I was going somewhere by train, I know I've got 20 minutes to get to the train station. Because I know that one just went by. He was going down to down south. So I know I've got 20 minutes for the next train that goes down south. So that's, a good thing. I know when train strikes are happening. I know when train strikes and um, track works, and I know when all that happens because I don't hear any trains. So yeah, let's show you around. So I haven't really done anything on this side. I'm slowly getting rid of that pile of that used to be an old sofa. So I'm slowly getting rid of that. I'm keeping some of the wood because, like I said, end of this month, so end of August, I'm planning on getting some chicken wire. So I'm going to use some of the old wood from the sofa to build what I need for to replace that. And I do have some wood over in the corner there for the uprights. So it'd be these bits, and that wood over there, wood that I need will go crossways. So it'd be like a box. So I can't really do that until the end of the month. You know, got to think about money. Food's more important. Paying the bills, food's more important. So behind the washing line, where that compost heap is, I've cut most of that back. So I done most of that yesterday. Um, so just the other half that I need to cut back. Found out that there is or was a bed box just there by the bush. That's disintegrated, so I'll probably need to take that apart, get rid of that. But yeah, I cut all that back. Just got that half to do. Didn't realise there was a fence there. Well, I did realise, but there's a fence there. Not really worried about that part. See, told you within 5 minutes there'd be another train. So yeah, I'm not really worried about that part at the moment. Just that yellow bucket I need to sort out. I haven't, like I said, I haven't done anything with this lot, and I haven't done anything along that back wall, and I haven't done anything on this side. But I have cut the grass, and I have somewhat cut the rose bush back. I'll wait for the flowers to stop flowering on there to cut that bit back. And I need to sort that out when it stops flowering. So cut that right back. De-weed all this lot. De-weed all that lot. So I had to cut the grass first to find out where the border is for me to cut that lot back. So yeah, I had to cut the grass to find out where the border actually was, because the grass is really overgrown. So yeah, now I can actually find out where the border is, so I can actually de-weed properly. Like I said, I haven't really done that much. There is a little plot there, so I'm gonna eventually dig that bit out. That's got my potatoes in it, so I need to sort the stinging nettles out. So I need to get some gloves first which I have to buy, before I deal with any stinging nettles. There is stinging nettles in there somewhere. I don't know whether they died off yet, but there is stinging nettles in there somewhere. Got to sort that ivory out, cut that lot back. So yeah, I do have a plan for that wood. So where the border is here, I'm going to plan on putting wood around the edge to stop the grass from growing in. I have to de-weed that lot. I have to sort that out because that's got my potatoes in it. So with my potatoes, what I'm planning on doing is only take out the potatoes when I need them. I'm going to keep them in there all year round, take them out when I need them, and whatever I don't use will be seed for next year. So that'd be good. Do I have any strawberries? I know I need to sort this right out, but I don't know why, but I think I've got carrots or parsnips growing in here as well, which I have no idea why, because all the carrots and parsnips should be in that one, but they're all growing in this one. Do I have any strawberries? No, I think all the strawberries all died off now. But yeah, I used to have a ton of strawberries. Got some mint as well. Now all the strawberries are all died off. But yeah, I need to sort that out as well. So sort those three out. I've got potatoes on the end, which I need to sort out as well. I think this pit here is only bit apart from the weed in the middle and a couple of weeds in here. I think this is the only part that doesn't look like a mess. That actually looks like a garden. So yeah, I still got all this sort out. But like I said, guys, it's not doing it as I'm not. There's no time limit on when I have to get this done. But ideally, I want to get it done by autumn. So about what, month and a half, 2 months if I'm lucky to get all this done. Got some sage in the corner there. So yeah, if I can get all this done by October, great. And I do, thanks to my dad, I do have a grapevine, which I think I mentioned in my last video, but it does take a few years. According to my dad, it takes a few years for it to grow and get grapes from it. So we'll see. Like I said, I do have potatoes, but I do need to de-weed this lot as well. So yeah, so with this bit, I don't know whether to wait until the end of the month when I can get some chicken wire, or whether to do it before. But as you can tell, guys, that this is very flimsy chicken wire. It can quite easily break very easily. So I probably will wait until end of August when I can actually get some chicken wire and do it properly. Yeah, I can actually do it properly then. But yeah, so I know I'm going to be alright for potatoes this year, because I know I'm going to have lots of potatoes this year. So yeah, I know I'm going to be right for herbs. I know I'm going to be right for sage and is it rosemary? I think I'll be alright for that. So yeah, so like I said, it's been a bad year in the way of planting, but I don't think my bad harvest has got anything to do with my lack of gardening. Oh, I've got apples as well, which I am going to dehydrate some of them. Yeah, I'm going to probably dehydrate all of them. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to plan on doing. So there is going to be a video probably in October, end of September, beginning of October. I'm going to dehydrate all of my apples. Yeah. So, but yeah, like I said, I don't think my lack of gardening is the reason why my garden failed. Things like lack of rain. We did have a few hot days, and I think it's because of that as well. So yeah, slowly getting there. So my job tomorrow after work is starting to make a progress on de-weeding. I'll probably start that end and start de-weeding along this way and along that way. That's my plan, but like I said, I only have about an hour a day to really get out here and do what I need to do. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you all soon.